Well, this special Tony Broadway episode of Dave's Gone By is rigged. I'm telling you, it's rigged. As a matter of fact, we have Adam Rigg with us, the Tony nominated designer of the revival of Thornton Wilder's The Skin of Our Teeth at Lincoln Center's Vivian Beaumont Theater. This is just the most recent thing this guy has done. It's his first show on Broadway, but let me give you a little background on this Henry Hughes Award design winner, this Lucille Lortel Award winner. He designed colored water for the public theater not that long ago, Manhattan Class Company's Which Way to the Stage. He was a Drama Desk nominee for Fei-Fu and Her Friends back in 2000, and all over the country. He's worked at Westport Country Playhouse, La Mama, Manhattan Theater Club, Opera Philadelphia, Berkeley Rep, Oslo Rep out in Florida, Mark Taper Forum. Welcome. It's a wonder you even have time to be here, but we're thrilled to have Adam Rigg. Hello, Adam. Welcome.
Hey, how are you doing?
Now, are you in your shop? Literally the costume and design shop?
I'm in a costume shop down at Oslo Rep in Florida.
Oh, so what are you working on for them right now?
Douglas Carter Bean and Louis Finn's new musical directed by Mark Brokaw, which is called Hood. We're in our third preview tonight. I don't know. It's just been going for days. So yeah.
Here's a question for you. You're in previews.
Yeah.
What are you doing there? As a set designer, as opposed to a director, you know?
So yeah, I'm actually doing sets and costumes for this one because I do both. So yeah, it's basically like the morning calls, because it's a new musical. Our morning rehearsals are a lot of script work because they're just doing like cuts and rewrites of score. So I tend to work all day on like pulling new things, refining costumes. Luckily here, because they just have like an incredible staff, I feel like once you get to the theater at a place like this, you're kind of more of like a manager than an artisan, which is really nice. Okay. You're kind of like quality control and idea factory. Yeah, but it's fun. It's a fun one. So
now, you've been working for well over a decade in theaters all over the country, but was there some sort of Tony nominated for your very first Broadway production, Skin of Our Teeth? Was it different going into a Broadway situation, or having been in institutional theaters, there was money, there was safety, there was stuff? Was it different, or how was it?
I mean, I think my experience is very much like the regional LORT theater, and then like opera, like international opera and opera in the States. And I feel like it's kind of a baby between the two, at least at Lincoln Center Theater, because it is a LORT theater technically, and it's not for profit. I find the like structure and the type of support and how it all functions very similar to the LORT regional thing, but then Broadway's a whole different game, because you just have a different audience, right? Like I think everywhere we go, you're kind of thinking about the audience of the region you're in and like what their taste is, and the theaters are really good about kind of like cluing you in on that. But Broadway,
ask you, what does that mean to you as a set designer? Why would a Broadway audience be different from an off-Broadway or a regional to design a set?
Yeah, off Broadway, it's a lot of like subscription. It's a lot of like it's very community based. It's very like theater community based. So you're presenting to a lot of like other actors, other designers. So I think it's not that you can be, it can be a more challenging set. I just think you can kind of like let go sometimes off Broadway and trust also that people are open to failure. Because you're going to an off-Broadway show, so you're like, not everything's going to be perfect, whereas Broadway, it's a different, you have those people, plus you have tourists, you have Lincoln Center Theater subscribers, you have students like crazy. The student response has been crazy to Skin of Our Teeth, and so it's just a broader spectrum of people who I think are a little bit less forgiving, because it's the pinnacle of American theater, so I think everyone's thinking like, I have to see something perfect.
Now, the connection between you and the director of Skin of Our Teeth, Liliana Blaine Cruz, that goes back. How many times have you worked together? I mean, what is it? Is there symbiosis there? Does she not have to even tell you what she?
No. No, Liliana's, so I met Liliana my first year of grad school at Yale. She was a second year set designer, or theater director, sorry. And they put the directors from second year into all the first year design courses, and then you design their thesis. And so I designed her thesis. We hit it off really early. It's nice because you meet these directors and you're like having conversations with them about other people's work, which is actually like a fascinating way to like build your vocabulary together. And so we just hit it off, and I've been working with her very consistently since, I mean, through grad school, after grad school, it's constant. But it's funny, like we have a very similar vocabulary and a very similar like impulse, like, which is where we hit it off at first. But Liliana is like such a rigorous human that there's no like symbiosis, like alien twin response, because like if you have that, she's still like, let's go deeper, right? Like, and I'm a total perfectionist in the studio of like, the ideas have to be like perfectly clear, like all of these things. And so